And we're live.
Which is better than being dead.
Depends on who you ask.
Better than not at all.
We're all going to figure out what that means here shortly, aren't we?
I doubt it. That takes too much thinking. Ain't gonna
Yeah,
catch
if you
me
ask
thinking.
That's what I keep telling my boss. And she agrees.
How you doing, son?
I'm well, Dad. How are you?
That's a deep subject for this shallow mind, but I'm doing fine. Thank you.
You're looking quite young and spry this beautiful Sunday evening.
Well, that's because you don't have your glasses on.
Oh, fair.
There you go.
Well, that's way worse.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Let's take those things back off. That was not worth it. Oh my gosh. My roommate and I we were laughing. It was just yesterday we were talking. And we had this thing we were bantering kind of back and forth, and I called him a douchebag and he called me an a-hole. so, so now we know that he's the d-bag and I'm the a-hole.
Okay, well, that definitely ramps up the knowledge quota for the day.
It does.
Yeah,
It
okay.
does.
All right.
Yeah.
Good things to know.
It is. It is. And if either he or I inappropriately use said language, we get docked friend points. So
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a whole nother subject all in itself. As a matter of fact, friend points, I think I've heard that before.
Have you?
Yeah, I think so. I think this guy named Jordan brought it up one time.
He sounds like an a-hole.
An astronomical hole?
Very astronomical.
Oh.
Super astronomical.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Dad, let's talk a little bit about this thing. Today we're going to talk about just the term friend points, where it comes from. It's just a fun topic. It's pretty hilarious. It's just something, kind of an inside joke from my childhood uh, that I've used. So we decided we wanted to talk a little bit about it today.
Yeah, because I was talking to my best friend Luke, and he always ever since you lived with him, he has always brought it up in our conversation about me saying or doing something or not saying or doing something, and I lose or gain friend points accordingly. And so he always brings it into the conversation. It was never a conversation where we do not talk about friend points. And he goes, the one thing I do have a question about is how in the heck did that get started? And I go, well, I don't know. Come from Jordan. I'll have to ask him.
I got to be honest with you too. I don't really know exactly how it got started. Like, I was a child when I started doing that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've done it almost your whole life then.
I just like on and off with different people at different times, never too seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know the
Because it's only
origins
been
of it.
recently I've ever heard you use that.
Yeah. And I think just kind of being around like Luke, Auntie, you like nostalgia of my childhood life that I had long since kind of not connected with. Maybe you brought that up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, it
Yeah.
kicked an old memory out in the open.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I ended up living with Luke during that time, so he got the brunt of
it. And he uses it all the time. I mean, every chance he gets, he I think he's kind of adopted it as part of his persona. He uses it so much. Yeah.
I feel bad for his kids. They're probably so annoyed. I don't know if he uses it with the kids or not.
I don't know, but he uses it with me every conversation.
I miss him and living in his house and his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
They're a really good family.
Absolutely. Yep. Love Luke like my own brother. He's super special.
Yeah. He's a good guy. His kids are great too.
Yep.
He did a good job.
Yep.
Good kids.
Nah, even though they're starting to fly the coop.
Right. I know. He's only got two. Oh, he's got three at home now.
Right.
Three.
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 Yeah, Lizzie and
Torben,
Torbo and Lars.
Lars, yeah. Lars is such a good kid.
Super quiet. I mean,
Yeah, he is.
yeah, he would make a perfect CIA agent because you absolutely never know what he's thinking.
No,
Never.
you don't. No. But he's got a really good heart to him. Like,
Absolutely.
He has no malice to him that I
Right.
could sense, at least when I was around him. Like, zero malice, just a really genuine, good,
Yep.
kind. There's people that are like good people, but then there's people that are kind, that is genuinely really kind.
Yep.
He's really kind.
Yep.
I'm not that way, so I'm not throwing stones at anyone's like, I don't feel that way. I'm not that way. I'm a good guy. Like, I'm a good person, but I don't have that. I'm capable of malice. I don't know that he really necessarily is.
Yeah. No. He's got a heart of gold for sure.
He does. Yeah. Lizzie's really great too.
Yep.
They're all great.
Absolutely. All of them are that way, and he has a hard time, I think, sometimes when it comes to coming down on them because he knows how great his kids are.
Yeah.
And he knows that he's raised them right, and he knows that they make good decisions. So when they make a bonehead decision, he really has a hard time coming down on them.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right. Which is okay. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he has kind of he's a tough guy and stuff.
Yes.
He's got a bit of a soft spot for his kiddos for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to temper his enthusiasm when it comes to discipline is something else because of who he is as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And his Viking spirit sometimes wants to come out, and he has to learn to temper that.
Yeah. I've seen it once or twice, when I was with him, living there. So it definitely exists and whatnot. But back to kind of talking about friend points. So funny he uses it all the time. It's so historically really how it operates is just, I don't know, it's a social cue, I guess, of like, hey, I appreciate that, or hey, I don't even know if it's like I don't appreciate that if you lose friend points. It's just more funny than anything else.
Well, speaking of Luke, he told me the other day that if you don't lose friend points, then you're not a true friend.
Fair. Right.
So there's many ways to look at friend points, and it depends upon the perspective of the person, how you want to use them. Because some of them could, some people could use it as a sarcastic jab. Some people can use it as I truly care about you. The way they want to use them is totally up to the individual.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's a good point. I think it could change depending on who you are and who you're using it with.
Right.
And your relationship with the person you're using it with. And those types of things. That's a fair point.
Yeah, because I hadn't considered that until Luke's made that statement. I go, oh, yeah, you're right. That it could be used different depending upon who's using it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see other people in my life, if I used it, it would be taken differently, right?
Yep.
Then, like, when I used it with Luke, it was just, I think him and I got along, and, like, he knew. Because I think you had buffered him to me, right? Like,
yes.
He kind of knew. He kind of knew what he was getting with me just because he had lived with you for so long. And in that way, we're very, very similar. So you already, but I still got under his skin a few times. But for the most part, he had been used to what I was going to spill around.
Because he appreciates sarcasm, but he thinks sarcasm definitely, beyond the shadow of a doubt, has its time and place.
Yeah.
It's not willy-nilly. It has to be used properly.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be careful when you use sarcasm around him because it could easily be taken the wrong way. Even though he understands it, it can still be taken the wrong way.
Right. Right.
And so therefore your friend points are going to be going up or down accordingly.
I lost some friend points a few times. He gets over it though. It is what it is. He doesn't stick on it. But yeah, I can think of a few times off the top of my head where he's like, "Mother trucker, shut up."
Yep. And those are friend points that you lose that aren't coming back.
No, you have to get different points elsewhere.
Yeah,
Those ones
for
are
sure.
gone.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's so funny. Do you find yourself using that principle anytime, any situations?
No, well, just with Luke because
Yeah.
I have such a close knit amount of people I interact with, so I don't have a chance to use it in other than amongst us. So
Yeah. I'm with you. I don't have a whole lot of people I interact with, so I don't know if I did use it with like anyone else, if it would. But I kind of think here's an experiment. I think it's just like so self-explanatory and almost intuitive. If you trust somebody and you know somebody, you could use it with somebody and not have to explain what you're saying, and it would make sense.
yeah, as a matter of fact, I have somebody in mind that I think I'm going to this week test that theory on.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You
This
have to let me know how it
individual
goes.
does listen to the podcast from time to time.
Really?
Yeah,
So we'll keep it hush hush as to not
right.
ruin the experiment, because for the experiment to work, they can't know that this is coming.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I'm hoping
give it
this
a
is the
shot.
one week he doesn't watch the podcast. Because then he won't see it coming.
Well, after we get off, he'll tell me who it is, and I'll make the title of the podcast so and so. Don't watch this podcast. They'll make sure that they don't watch it.
Yeah, there you go.
John, this podcast is not for you.
Brother so and so, if you watch this, you lose friend points. Do not do it. I can't. And then I would love to see the look on this individual's face if they actually did read that title and go, huh? Or would they go, oh, that's pretty funny. I'm going to watch it anyway.
I should title this one "How Luke Lost All His Friend Points."
Well, there you go.
What? Good times.
So when you use friend points, are you keeping a mental tally, or are you just using that as a phraseology?
Phraseology. I have zero.
So
Tally.
like if you're talking to Ethan and you go, oh, you just lost another friend point, he's going to say, really? Well, how many friend points do I have left? You wouldn't be able to tell him because it's just a phraseology.
No, but of course I would make a number up right then and there because I'm not exposing my cards.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not like, I actually have no idea, because then it becomes inconsequential. I'm going to say you had 2.
Oh, all right. I wouldn't have thought of that. Well, that's good. Right on.
Well, I'm good at manipulation and lying. Yeah. So.
Oh, mamma mia.
Yeah. I work HR, so it's really critical that I come up with BS on the fly at any moment to protect my interests.
Yeah.
Or the interests of the company in which I work. For those who, recruiters who might be watching, I know how to protect the interests of the organization on the fly.
So I shouldn't come up to your office with a DVD of White Men Can't Jump?
No. Yeah. You will lose friend points.
Why would I think that's appropriate? And I think you get the reference for that.
Yeah.
One of our favorite TV shows.
Yeah, I think it was Roots that he brought, though.
Yeah. But you're white, so I'd have to be White Man Can't Jump.
Right, exactly right. I know what you meant, yeah. I was trying to think, do I know anyone in my professional background where the transverse would have been appropriate? But I don't.
I had to phrase that just right because I'm afraid of losing friend points, so...
Right, that's fair.
So
you have 2.
Yeah, so I have to be very careful about how I use my friend points.
Exactly. I tend to be a little more bloated with my numbers, too. I tend to be like 5 or 10 points instead of 1 or 2. I just think it adds drama. You know, it adds a sense of urgency. If you lose 10 friend points, there's a sense of urgency that you better,
Wow, that's a lot to lose in one whack.
yeah, you better be
Holy
taking out the
moly.
garbage for a week.
You know
what I mean?
my. Good golly.
Yeah, it's a
That
big
would
deal.
be good on my back.
No, I mean, you only have 2, so if you lost 10,
Uh-oh. Then what happens if I go in the negative?
well, it's from 0 to -9, our friendship is on pause,
Oh, all right.
right? -10, our friendship is dead.
Oh, okay. So I have up to -9 to correct the situation.
That's exactly right. Yeah. But like
Good to
from
know.
0 to -9, I'm not putting in the same energy, right? Like, cause it's on pause. It's like, it's, you know, you got to figure that out.
So being
But
the
once
negative
we're out,
Nancy is no bueno.
you don't want to get negative Nancy's always get negative, right? Oh man. But I also have to be careful because I have like, well, I don't have any actual friends. I have you.
No, Luke. When I have a conversation with Luke, he'll ask, how's Jordan? What's he up to? The fact that you haven't come over to get your dumbbells, you lose friend points every week, but yet you have never gotten into the negative where it's out of control. He just decided that once you've reached that -9, now the dumbbells are just his. You have no say in the
That's
matter
fair.
now. So,
Dude, if I was him, I'd say
Move
that
on.
anyway. They've been there for like almost a year.
yeah.
I feel like they're mine, bro.
Yeah, he's incorporated it into his home gym.
Has he?
Yeah.
Does he? Did he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. He can keep them.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fine. They're great. Great dumbbells.
So I'll take your word for it. I've never seen him, so I don't know.
They're called the bricks, whatever. They're square, and then you can pull and adjust anywhere from like 5 pounds up to 50.
Holy moly! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They're $400
Nice.
to buy them.
Yeah, he loves them. I mean, he has incorporated him. Torben and Lars and him have started going down there and working out on the new home gym when that's included with the workout. So
I'm
they're
not going to
getting
take
used.
those. He can have them. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So you no
Good for
longer
him.
lose friend points over it. So as a
Good.
matter of fact, I ought to tell him that the next time he actually uses them, you gain friend points back for being able to use them.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Someday,
now you're going in the other direction.
that's what we got to do. This is PR, right? We got to adjust this.
Oh my.
I should tell him I'll trade him those dumbbells for some of Lizzie's cake.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
but the problem is you never go over there, so how are you going to get it?
yeah, that's fair. Bro, if there's food, I'm going over there.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
We both know this. If there's food, I'm in.
He'll give you the cake as long as you eat the kimchi with him.
100%. I like kimchi.
You're a sick individual.
You don't like it?
You need to go get tested.
That's not the first time I've heard that. My ex-wife kept telling me that too.
Oh my. That's a pretty hard one to swallow.
Leaving that one be. Not moving forward.
Exit
Moving
stage
forward.
left.
But yeah, now our listeners all know what friend points are and how they work.
Yeah, because I went when you started when we started talking about this friend point thing, and I go, that's so much. There's so much jovial spirit to be had when it comes to friend points that you really can't do a definition and etymology to it because it's something that's kind of in house. So
Uh-huh.
the best I could come up with this definition of friend and the definition of points, and you can't really even put those two together to come up with what we're talking about. The definition
Yeah.
and etymology of the two words put together doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So,
And it's interesting because it's like the most shareable inside joke ever.
guess who it is?
It's Luke.
It's Luke. Yeah, and he's going to love what we're talking about, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I bet. Did you answer it?
Yeah, we're doing it on friend points, Egan.
For those who don't know, he's talking to him right now.
Will do.
Did
He got a big chuckle out of that.
he?
He thought that was hilarious.
That's funny.
This may be
Yeah.
even one episode he might actually watch.
I might have to title it How Luke all his friend was.
Oh, man. Luke just lost friend points. He called in the middle of the show.
How Luke lost friend points during the show.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Holy.
That guy. The chances of that are hilarious.
Do you think that friend points, we use them jokingly and in good manner and sarcastically, but do you think that they could also be used seriously?
I think there's possibility that even if not seriously, you can somewhat identify them as indicators for appreciation or disapproval, like slight but still relevant hints to what's important to you, what you like, what you don't like, things like that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's jovial, you can still kind of take it and go, oh, there's a hint or a cue that this is a plus or a negative to this person, even if it's not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
For example, if we're at the kitchen table and you're chewing with your mouth open, you're losing friend points.
Boy. Oh, boy. And how? Holy moly.
And how?
Yeah.
And how?
Oof. Oh, that is the fastest way to lose friend points.
It is,
Good
I mean,
golly.
yeah. I mean, wiping your butt with my pillowcase is probably faster, but this is really,
No.
that's up there. Oh, that's higher for you?
Oh, yeah. I can wash the pillowcase. I can't sit there and eat and listen to it. No,
Bro, all you have to do is turn your hearing aid off, and you're done.
I still got to look at it. So, yeah, no. Chewing with your mouth open, no. That's
Yeah.
numero uno. That's top of the list. Can't go
Or
any
chewing
higher.
like a cow.
Yeah. I mean, committing murder in front of me, that would definitely be the top of the list. But chewing with your mouth open, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think I'd almost prefer the murder as long as it wasn't with a child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Depending upon who's being murdered, huh?
exactly right.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly right.
And they're not being murdered, they're being unalived.
That's right. Right. Yeah, we actually probably lost our spot on YouTube for that.
Right. All of our sponsors just quit.
Boy gracious. Good times. Yeah, so for those that are listening or watching, I encourage you sometime this week, find somebody, throw out a friend point, take a friend point away, see how they react, see how it's just easy to like understand and to gravitate to
Yep. It
and
is.
use. It's not
It's
it doesn't make any
self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's self-explanatory
Yeah.
and it's fun.
And that's it's one of the things that makes it so fun is it's so self-explanatory.
Yeah,
And it's
just
like
super easy.
It's so self-explanatory. How has nobody else thought of this before? And why does not so many more people use it? You know?
Right. I don't know. Maybe I should get rich off it somehow. Can I trademark it?
Yeah, you have to write the book, friend points, what they are, and how to use them. A whole paragraph, you know, and
Mhm.
then trademark that. There you go.
That's a good idea. I have written one book in my life. What was it? Balling in the Basement or something like that?
My, really?
Yeah. hmm hmm
What's that about?
It's about how you can. It was like how you live in the basement, but you still excel at life and stuff. It's basically this guy who's like super.
Oh my!
He is crazy. What's that called? Where you like where things aren't as you think they are. Delusion. He's very delusional about his place in life in the basement. He
Wow.
finds it as an opportunity of discipline and refinement.
Right on. I didn't know if you've ever written anything. That's good.
Yeah, I thought I'd shared it with you, maybe not, but yeah, like the rats and stuff are his friends and company and whatnot, and it's just dumb. He's got a bunch
Wow.
of pictures to it and stuff. It's very nice.
Basement Troll does good, huh?
Yeah, it's great
That's
because
funny.
I was living in the basement at the time, so I just thought it was funny.
So, can you apply friend points to yourself? You know, if I don't get out of this basement, I'm just going to lose all my own friend points.
I think you have to, and here's why. The Lord commanded that we are to love our neighbor as thyself.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we apply friend points as a situational attribute to the level of friendship and health of friendship, or relationship rather, then we must also be able to apply that measure of relationship with ourselves. Is that fair?
So, the more you love yourself, the more friend points you have with yourself.
Exactly right.
Alrighty.
That's why I moved brushing my teeth from once a month to once a week.
Oh, all right. That's a good thing. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, someday I'll be as cool as you and just have my toothbrush right here on my workstation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I
But
carry it with me everywhere, especially since I have false teeth. So,
you have dentures and you still take it more seriously than I do.
yeah, I think I am going to have to cut down from brushing my teeth 8 times a day to maybe just once a day.
Oh, why?
Well, I need to spend more time doing more productive things.
Oh, fair. Evaluating your friend point system and
Yes,
refining said system.
absolutely.
That's important.
Yeah,
Super important.
I think maybe 8 times a day is a bit excessive. And you know,
Whatever.
shouldn't be excessive in the things that we do. That's not conducive to the Lord's work.
Fair. I mean, I brush my teeth once a week, and my dentist is always super excited when I walk in the door. So
So you are keeping somebody else employed then.
he seems happy.
Well, there you go. That's all that
I don't
matters,
know.
right?
Yeah. He seems every time I walk in, he's just so excited.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah. I don't know. He always talks about new vacations and stuff. I don't know, whatever. I don't get
Here
it.
comes my new vacation. Boy, right on. I'm going to the Bahamas this week.
Exactly.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, he's like, "Oh, he was super excited because he wanted to go to the Bahamas." I was like, "I don't know what I have to do with that, but let's get to work." Whatever. I don't know. I don't get it, but that's friend points. Encourage you all this week to try it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to do this one experiment.
Me too.
It's going to be
Yeah,
quite something. I just know it. Especially
I'm
if this
excited to hear
individual doesn't watch this episode and has no idea what's coming.
about I'm excited to. You'll have to report back next week on how it goes.
Yes, sir, will do.
Sounds good. Well, Dad, do you have anything else?
Nope, I just want to make sure that we end this on a good friend point uh, in my favor episode.
Good. Sounds good.
How about you?
Well, I love you, Dan. No, I think we had a lot of good conversation before we started the podcast on random world things.
Yep.
Um, but I love you, and I'm grateful for this time.
Love you too. Thank you for taking the time.
Of course. Bye.
Great to see you. Bye.